Welcome back, everybody. Bloodless Knight here to show you another video about World of Warships with the recent patch that just came out. So hopefully you're all enjoying it. I mean, it's nice to have a new patch to get some new things going. We always have to wait an entire month for a new thing. And when they do this for a month or 2 months, I mean, it takes a long time for anything new to come in. So it's hard to, especially for me, it's hard to retain myself to stay on this game. So recently, in the last 2 months, we had an early access event that made it to where we had additional aircraft carriers. Yes, the role that still needs to be nerfed. 3 more. Independence has returned with Yorktown, and also the return of Essex, and Essex is now tier 10 instead of a tier 9. Now, don't get me wrong, I've heard some people saying they actually like that role better. It's nowhere near as powerful as, say, like the other side, Ranger, Lexington, and Midway, but it's very supportive because it's got a smoky drop down. So some people actually like that kind of CV. It's less powerful, but more team supportive. Whereas the current ones, like down to Midway, heavily, I do what I want, screw you. And they're still overpowered. With Russian aircraft carriers being the strongest one, they still won't nerf them. So that was for the last 2 months, we had that one. Now we're in another patch. And we have another early access event. Why? Why? Why another one? Enough's enough. I mean, the early access, I'll tell you this, the early access events is actually hurting this game a lot. Not helping, hurting it. So the next early access we got, which everyone was looking forward to, we now have a Commonwealth line. Finally. So all the way up Commonwealth cruisers from everything outside of Britain to we have Canadian ships, Australian ships, all of it. So it's like, yay, finally, a Commonwealth line. I'm just getting tired of just seeing this tab and only seeing Perth in here. Perth was very lonely. Was very lonely. Now Perth has company. So it's, yes, it's great, it's amazing, we finally get it. But the early access does hurt it a lot. The game a lot more. Because instead of just like, oh, it's a new tech line, go where you're supposed to start with the tech line, which in this case is tier 2. We have a tier 1 that you saw, the Sutlej. But they don't let the tier 1 be available until the whole line comes out, which is 2 months later. It's a tier 1 anyways. And everyone gets it for free. So here it is, early access for the Commonwealth ships. And it's a waste. I mean, here's the best part. That stinking random, just that random buy-in where it's this. You go down here, it's this. That stinking random one's gone. It's like, thank you. It's gone. I'm like, yes, it's not here. Because if I go out here and go to the garage, so here's Sun Yat-sen, which last month for the Lunar New Year, it was a chain purchase. Just like you saw with the Commonwealth. You have to go all the way up, buy the purchase ones over and over until you get the final one, Sun Yat-sen. Finally got Sun Yat-sen, but there was that random bundle crap. And that's where the brand new one, Tianjin, was at. I only have Tianjin because it was right there at the very beginning. Here it is. Oh, thank you. Click. If I don't see it in the first one, I don't get it. I don't get it. It was right there. So I was like, okay. So I'm happy that that is not here. It's not here. Yes. So now what else am I going to do and explain about this is, well, since we have these here and it's going for their new currency, Commonwealth, which I'll explain how I got 500 already. You use these Commonwealth tokens to get through this chain set where all the ships are at, which only goes up to tier 8. and then Cerberus. So I'll show you where the tier 9's at, what it takes to get all the way up here, and if you're completely free, how far can you get up? Like, what's the furthest one you can get without paying anything? Now, starting off with the tokens, the Commonwealth tokens, which are brand new, and how do I have 500 already and I just got on? So where do we have to start? Well, it's over here. It's their so-called Battle Pass now, which they changed it. They changed the name. It's no longer called Battle Pass, but it still is Battle Pass. I don't know why they have to be such a problem child. So here it is. This is where we get the tokens. If you purchase the upgrade, which is what I did, that's where you get the 500 instantly. Now all you have to do is just get up the stages. The first stage, you get 50. And as you saw, that's the tier 2. So right there, you finish the first stage today. It's yours. You got the tier 2. And just like your normal thing, you go up, some more containers, slots, reserves, and then more tokens. So I get another 100 here at stage 3. Another 100 at 4. If you're free, you get another 100. And you just go all the way up. There's another commander. Harold Farncombe in the tier 2 Port Jackson. And steel's here. They put more steel in. Good. That's why this one doesn't bother me anymore, because I was worried that they were going to just eliminate steel. Nah, doesn't bother me anymore. Good. And of course you get another decorations, Commonwealth team, special flags, and permanent camos. So here's permanent camos of the Gregali. I hope that's pronounced right. And then of course, Canada! And these are permanent. You just link them to a ship. Any ship you want, you link it to it, it's permanent. Blue reserves, more Commonwealth tokens, more coal containers, and then a special camo for the Delhi, the Indian tiger. So there's even permanent unique ones. So that's cool. And there's a few, there's like 2 others in here as well. There's 2 of these. I mean, it's, to me, I don't like how they changed to something else, but it's actually nice. Where are the other 2? I thought there were supposed to be 2 more. Yeah, and now it doesn't matter. It says pick a team. It doesn't matter. They're daily missions. 250 base experience for 10 points. 1,500 for another 10. And then 25,000 for 20. That's a lot of games to get 25,000 base experience. But you can get 40. Let's see. This one's a week. So at least that one's a weekly. And these 2 are dailies. So you get 20 points a day, 40 points a week. With another 20 a week. So hang on. 20 times 7, 140, another 20, 160. So you get 160 a week. And it goes on for quite a while. This one goes on for a while. It goes on for the month. So for this month and this month only, we have this access to get these Commonwealth tokens. Now, the other thing I wanted to mention is, well, how many do you get if you do not spend anything? So since I already upgraded, I have 500. It's right there. I got 500 instantly. Well, this one's 50, and then there's 1, 2, 3, 4 of 100s, and then you get a 500 at the end. So you get 950 entirely for free. And if you do upgrade, first there's 500, but then there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's 1,000 additional ones you get if you purchase, which is only 2,500 doubloons. It's the same price now as the World of Tanks Battle Pass. Same price. Which I'm like, finally, good. That's a plus. I know, it's still spending something, but that's still a plus because it matches now. It used to be more expensive. So that's another 1,000. So that's 1,950, 1,950 Commonwealth tokens you get. And then if you fully complete this and keep doing this, which will take... This will be every 55 progress points. So it takes a few days, but you get an additional 50 repeatedly. Which will take 3 days. Every 3 days you'll get 50. Because remember, you only get 20 a day, and then this one's only for a week. 20 a week. So you have to do it 3 days to get 60 to get another 50. That's how that works. And it does help to get a whole lot more. If you really, really want to, you can just do this, accelerate progress, and go all the way at the end. So There you go. That's a lot of doubloons. 20,000. That is a lot of doubloons. Just if you want to go all the way at the end, instantly get that infinite one and just keep the tokens so much faster. 1,200 steel total, 24,000 coal total. There's the additional 1,450 because I already got the 500. 2 port slots. Mysore. That's another thing I missed. The Mysore is for free. I skipped it because I already have it. But the Mysore is not for free. It's actually for the premium one at the bottom slot at the end. We get another unique commander. And 6 green containers, 3 blues, 27 signals containers. 6 blue reserves, 10 green reserves. That's the only thing I'm still mad that they got rid of the red ones. Permanent unique camo for the Delhi. And 2 permanent camos of each. So that's total 8. So not too bad. Of course, camos is like the most useless thing in here. It's just designed because they don't do anything anymore. So this one's not too bad, and again, it costs the same amount, 2,500 doubloons, the same exact amount as World of Tanks. But, as I said earlier in the video, well, what does it take? What do you get if you do everything entirely for free? You only get 950 for free, and you don't even get that, because you have to pay for it. You don't get that infinitely. 950 is where you're at. That's it. I then went and looked around. Well, is there additional combat missions that give you more? Nope. There might be one later, but there's not. There's none. This is cool though. I will have to. Let's go over this real quick. So common, if you somehow get all the way up, so starting with Delhi, Hobart, Uganda, Auckland, and if you get the tier 9, which I still have to show you where that's at, you get it. Do the base experience. You get these for free. So that's cool. Bonus package, which is always worthy because bonus package costs doubloons, and if you get the bonus package, it enhances the ship, especially encounters, which is the tier 9, to make it almost a premium. Now Delhi, now here's the other thing too. So you get this one. This is for tier 6. You're gonna have to get Delhi separately. But this goes to tier 6. This goes to tier 7. Tier 8, Tier 9, and Tier 10. So the nice thing, it's not restricted to the Commonwealth ships. And you have to go in order. So you do have to get Delhi. You can't just go where you get Encounter, which I'll show you where. And you can't just play Encounter straight and you get this one. You have to go all the way to the top and go down. So that's that's one thing that's really bad, because now we'll get into what does 950 get to you. So go back and look at the missions, or basically these chain. So 950, I did calculate it already. So here's 50. There's 100, so that's 150 for the tier 3. 300 total to get up to the tier 4. 500 total to get the Delhi. It's 1,000 total to get Hobart. A 1,000 total. So you're missing 50. So that I went, before I started recording this, I went and looked around. Where do you get an additional 50? Is there a way we get an additional 50 for free? I'm like, come on, it's just 50. 50 tokens, Wargaming. 50, where do we get that? And I looked around. This is not here. Premium day, 50 doubloons, credits, ships, commander, free XP, 50,000 credits. It's not here. That's the daily free one. The 150 doubloon one. Coal, warships count. Nope, not there either. It's your standard kind. I just went, you gotta be kidding me. Where do we get it? Where do we get it? Where do we get 50 more without having to buy the premium battle pass? Where do we get 50 more? And it's nowhere. I looked around. It is nowhere. Like, it's not even here. Oh, look at the Irish. Ooh, those camos back. That's cool. Of course, that's for Belfast. So it's not here. That sucks. And I'm like, okay, well, we got the premium containers. What do these contain? There they are. Great. It's only 40 too. You have to buy 2. So free to play entirely. And yes, if you looked at it closely, you just saw it, didn't you? You just saw it ahead of me. Encounter. And there's the other 2 camos as well. There's the tier 9. It's still random. It's still gambling. It's not that random stupid bundle, and doesn't cost a 1,200 doubloons to get now, which is nice. But it's 750, and you still have to pay for it. And then, of course, you get a chance to get an additional 400, a million credits, and some green bonuses. 24 of each, though. But it's... Yep. So, yes. Those of you, that's the real bad thing. I thought because they gave us so much, especially if you purchase the upgraded battle pass, I thought we were going to go really far. I'm like, oh my god, are they really making it to where we go that far? And then when I calculated, that's as far as you get. You get the tier 5. That's it. So if you're entirely free to play, that's as far as you get. You have to purchase for the containers, purchase for the upgraded battle pass. You have to purchase something to get further. Then I went, if you do purchase the upgraded battle pass, well, how far do you get? It's 1950. So this is 500. This goes up to 1,000. Okay, so 1,000. I got 950 left. There it is, Uganda. Which leaves me with 50 remaining, and that's not the infinite one at the very end. That's not the very last one. But I got 50 remaining, and then when I get that, it's another 50 every 3 days. But before you reach the end, that's as far as you get. Uganda. So then you need to get, and you're down to just 50 left. You have to get 1,050 Commonwealth tokens to get Auckland. That's a lot, especially considering how there's no other way of getting it without having to buy a bunch of containers. That's a lot. An insane amount. And then what I would not do is, dude, don't do that. Don't do that. I just showed you how much it costs to just purchase all the battle pass. To purchase the entire battle pass is the same amount of Cerberus. 20,000 doubloons? Good God, don't do that. Do not do that. That's more than, let's see. That's $100. Don't do it. Do not do that. That is dumb. Especially, and this is another thing too, why I hate early access and why it hurts the game more. You spent, and you have to spend more than $100, because again, Auckland's in the way. You can't get that yet until you get Auckland. And you have to get 1,050 Commonwealth tokens more. So you have to open a bunch of these. So let's see. What is the average amount of containers you have to buy to... Yeah, you have to get 27. So, yes, forgive me if the music keeps cutting off. This is the way it's set up. Oh. Oh my god. Oh god. You have to spend a total of 20,250 doubloons minimum to guarantee yourself Cerberus. Or actually, to guarantee yourself Auckland. Not Cerberus. Auckland, the tier 8. 20,250 doubloons to buy 27 containers, and that's still not a guaranteed if you get the tier 9 encounter. That's nuts. That's insane. 27 to guarantee to get Auckland, and then another 20,000 to get Cerberus. Hell no. Hell no. That's literally $200 at minimum just to get Cerberus. Oh my god. Seriously? And you know what the sad part is? There will be people who will be out there doing it. Now, this is to say not all of them did pay 200. Some people actually got it for free. The super testers and CCs already have it. They get it all. They gift it to them. But there will be some people that will spend that much to get a tier 10 2 months before everyone else. Okay, remember that. Remember that. 2 months, because 2 months later, everyone can get it. We already seen it already with the aircraft carriers. I can now go get Essex. I haven't touched Yorktown yet. It's just sitting there. But I can get Essex now. Before I couldn't. I can now get Essex. That's all I had to do was wait 2 months. That's just wrong. That is, that, I mean, I think that is actually far worse than the Spanish ones. I've already done a video on the Spanish ones. This is far worse than that. So, oh my god, do not, I'm just gonna tell you, do not do that. So, if, because again, if like me purchasing the Battle Pass, I get the Uganda, but then I have 50 left over. I can't get Admiral Murray unless I pay containers. Or somehow finish 5 times 3, 15 days. If I do 15 days, that's half a month. Half a month all the way at the end to get 50 more to get enough to get Admiral Murray. Which, by the way, I would go for because he's a special commander with unique abilities, and it's cool. They finally got an Admiral from the time, an actual Admiral, Admiral Murray. I'm Air Force and I heard of him. And then John Duncan Moorfield. Yeah, he's the only one I can get after that once I get Uganda. So yes, you're going to see me play this. I am going to get Uganda. Just to have the tier 7. And that's another thing why early access sucks. I'm going to get Uganda. And I'm not going to be, like, working for it. I'm not going to be playing... Like, it's not going to make me touch the Hobart. I'm not going to touch the Delhi. It's not going to make me touch all that stuff. It's just Uganda. Work on Uganda, so when it's available for free, I'll have Auckland, and then work that way up. But then that just shortens the tech tree so much. It's tier 7, 8, 9, 10, and it's done. And I have everything else, and I didn't even do anything. You skip so much content, and it makes it for people who still do not have it in the head at playing at high tiers, have a high tier already. Stop this early access crap on this method. What early access should be is not have it to where the ships are available to get instantly. It should be this way. Not even have that in here. Hell, not even have the camos in here. What it should be is a sort of mission, like combat missions, like this, where we get a bonus pack, the bonus packages for the ships, but we don't have to get it with Delhi. So what I mean is this: completion criteria, tier 5 or higher, get a total of 1,000 base experience, and you'll get a tier 5 bonus package for the Delhi. It's linked to the Delhi. And then next, another 1,000 to get Hobarts, another 1,500 to get Ugandas, 3,500 to get Aucklands, 5,000 to get Encounters, and then you can do 10,000 for the tier 10 Cerberus. And it's the bonus package, but it's already linked to the ship, and you don't need the previous ship of the line to get it, so you don't have to be forced to buy an early access. Early access should be in preparation for the tech tree. So we do not get the ships early, and you can reduce it down to a month. We do not get the ships early and have to wait 2 months to get the tier 10. You can have it do, it's a month-long event, so this, like right now, patch just came out. This month, guys, get everything you need to prepare for the Commonwealth that's going to come out for free next month. That's what it should be, in preparation for the tech tree. And then also with the missions, I mean, if they still want to, they can still do this and leave the camos in here if they want to. They want to do some kind of gambling element, let them do that. Take the damn ship out. Let us have it to where we work in preparation for the ships. We get commanders for the ships, which these two you can get as much as you want. Camos if we want to. And again, the bonus package, you tier 5 and up, work with anything. And then when the line comes out, of course, yes, you have to start at the beginning. What do you do? I mean, we get so much free experience, just go straight to tier 5 anyways. And then you get Delhi. Delhi has its camo, its bonus package, and you have a commander already set ready for Delhi. Go ahead, do it, grind Delhi, and then you grind normally up to the line. It makes it to where we will play these ships properly, understand how they play, and when we get to the higher up, we actually know their mechanics much better. Instead of just, hey, pay us $200, you get the tier 10. That's what early access needs to be. This needs to stop. This needs to stop, warships. This is just... I'm sorry, I'm pretty sure the other two branches of your company are going, this is ridiculous. So that's what I'm saying about it. Now, let me grab that. You're a one day. So let me know what you think about this. Are you willing to go as far as you can? And let me know if you're going free. If you're free, again, you're only getting up to Delhi. And you have 450 tokens left over, which I'll tell you this, if you're free, Delhi, Murray, Moorfield. That's a really odd that's a really odd way to look at that. You only get the tier 5, but you get both the commanders with it too. Because there's no other way to get 50 more to get the tier 6 Hobart. But you get the unique commanders. Whereas now that I've paid for the battle pass, I can get up to Uganda, so I'll be 2 tiers higher than you, but I'm left with 50, and I cannot get Murray unless I grind for 15 days. That's a weird conception. It may end up where I may just say I won't. I'll stop at Hobart just to have them, because you can have as many of these guys. You can have two of each, 2 Murrays, and he's going to have special abilities as well. So that's a funny thing to look at. Free to play. You're stuck to tier 5, but you get both the commanders. That's crazy. So let's see, 300, 340, and you're still with the 110 left, and then you can just go down here and, I don't know, 110 of 7,500 credits. That's 757,500 credits. That's a lot of credits. Or just stack up on this. Just stack up on it. You get 21 of these. Oh, 22 of these actually. Yeah, that's a lot. Up to you. Because again, you'll get Delhi, and you'll have 450 left over. So that's a funny, unique thing I just thought of. Whereas if I get Uganda, I have to grind to get them. So that's funny. But yeah, let me know what you think about early access. Do they really need to stop this? Stop it with that and do it what I just suggested as a way of a preparation, in preparation for the next line coming out. Make us work to get the bonus packages, work to get the camos, work to get the commanders and the slots. Preparation, not just, here you go, pay us money and you get it already. When in 2 months it's free. So let me know what you think down in the comments about that. And again, also let me know if you're doing it for free, or if you purchase the battle pass like I have, are you going to go for the Hobart and the commanders, or go just straight for Uganda? Let me know down in the comments below. Give this video a thumbs up if you like it, a thumbs down if you hate it, and do hit that subscribe button down below to find out more video content of this when I release it, as well as follow me on my Twitch channel, twitch.tv/bloodlustknight, to watch me play games such as World of Warships on Mondays and World of Tanks on the other days. So follow me on there as well. Thank you all so much for watching. Stay safe, and I hope to see you next time.